I'm Dr. Amani Ahmed, General Manager of Veterinary Affairs, Lakes and Fish Resources and Protection Development Agency. I am very, very pleased to take this opportunity to express my pleasure for this important meeting and important cooperation, inshallah, in the future, basically. Firstly, as Egypt located between Mediterranean and Red Sea along the River Nile, so fishing provisioning activities, one of the most important activities from ancient Egyptian till now. So most papyrus ancient Egyptian show some species of fish. You see the papyrus ancient Egyptian, some papyrus ancient Egyptian show some species of fish, like eel and upside down catfish. So our big concern is to use good quality fish and fish products according to global standard by applying a biosecurity. These are common cultural species. As Dr. Ahmed said, our fish production is 2 million tons. Our strategy to exceed this fish production to 3 million tons by 2030. The importance of biosecurity. The world's demand for high-quality aquaculture products made control of diseases is very important. Good biosecurity measures are vital to maintaining healthy animals, to reduce the risk of disease in aquaculture facilities, and to harvest high-quality good yield. So we are working under the slogan, protection is better than cure.
Protection is what?
Protection is better than cure.
Okay. I got it. Yeah, protection than cure.
Is it true or false? Protection is better than cure.
Very true.
Benefits of biosecurity in aquaculture. Ensuring the health and sustainability of our aquatic resources through proactive biosecurity measures. Fish farming is an economic project that dealing with for optimal utilization of the unit area. So nowadays we make condensation or densities high. We put high densities in the same fish pond. So the risk of diseases and the risk of outbreaks is very, very increased. So the benefits of aquaculture to prevent entrance of pathogen to our fish farms, prevent the transmission of diseases from farm to farm, from pond to pond. So we signed a strategy, the National Strategy on Aquatic Animal Health for Egypt, and it's a project titled as Enhancing Biosecurity Governance to Support Sustainable Aquaculture in Egypt. It's a cooperation between FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, and the FLIRDA, Lakes and Fish Resources Protection and Development Agency. Their target is to apply a biosecurity program to learn and to teach not only the scientists and veterinarians, but the stakeholders what is the good aquaculture practices, what is the biosecurity program. Also in this project, we supply our labs with modern technology instruments. We cooperate with academia and other institutions to put rules for aquaculture facilities and aquaculture biosecurity. Pillar 1, disease prevention. Safeguarding aquatic stocks. Effective biosecurity is the first line of defense against aquatic diseases. Do you know the significance of fish diseases? Severe economic losses. Yes, severe economic losses due to cost of treatment, cost of diagnosis, bad impact for human consumption. The production is very low, the mortality is very high, bad impact for human consumption, also bad impact for investment. Reduce incidence of infectious diseases, minimize the need of antibiotics and chemical treatment, enhance overall animal welfare. The second pillar, economic resilience, protecting your investment and market access. A biosecurity program directly contributes to the economic stability and growth of aquaculture operation. Health stock translated into two things, higher yield and better market opportunities. 20 to 50 yield increase, potential increase in yield due to reduced mortalities, as I said before. Cost saving, reduced expense on disease treatment and stock replacement. Market access, compliance with international trade regulation and consumer demand, especially the needs of the other sides as EU regulations. Pillar 3, environmental stewardship, sustainable practices and reduced impact. Biosecurity play an important role in protecting the wider aquatic environment. Responsible practices ensure health of both farming and wild population. You asked before about the environment. What is the impact of fish farming about the environment? So we reduce chemical use, less resilience on harmful chemicals and antibiotics, protect wild stocks, prevent disease transmission from native to native aquatic species. Sustainable industry contributes to the long-term viability of aquaculture. What is aquaculture biosecurity measures? Fish production is a single association between economics, farm management, and fish health. So, economic farm management and fish health. Farm management include water availability and environmental conditions. Also, as I said, we design some programs that keeping fish health and prevent fish diseases. Aquaculture biosecurity encompasses all measures taken to minimize the risk of introducing and spreading infectious diseases in aquatic animal population. It's about creating a protective barrier around your farm by 3 steps: exclusion, eradication, containment. Exclusion, preventing pathogen from entering the facility. Eradication, elimination of the pathogen once they are detected. Containment, limiting the spread of pathogen if an outbreak is common. There are some steps before stocking our fish, some steps during the production cycle, and some steps after harvesting. Site selection and farm design playing the foundation for disease prevention. Location analysis. You should choose sites away from potential contamination sources like other farms or industrial runoff. Layout planning. Designed for clean separation of zones. Quarantine, grow-out, processing. Each zone have its separate place to minimize cross-contamination risk. Water source protection. Priorities, radiable disease-free water sources, and consider filtration or treatment system. Facility design out. Creating separate zone for different life stages and implementing controlled access area reduce the risk of pathogen introduction. Proper water management system and dedicated equipment for each area are essential to maintaining a biosecurity environment. As you see in the fish pond, we make dry for this fish pond. The drying and disinfection uses according to the case history of the diseases. If it is, maybe it is enough to dry or to protect it by sunrise only, drying. Maybe you need some disinfection according to the case history of the diseases in the previous cycle. Control access, controlling who and what enter and move within your farm is paramount to preventing disease transmission. This step focuses on creating physical and procedural barrier. Limited access, only essential person and authorized visitors should be permitted onto the farm, especially during the production cycle. Visitor logs, implementing a rigorous visiting logging system. This should include details of you as written on the ID. This should include details such as name, contact information, organization, purpose of visit, and previous farm visit. Vehicle control. All vehicles enter the farm must be thoroughly cleaned and disinfected, especially who that visited other farm. Farm zoning. Divided the farm into 3 zones. Typical zone included clean zone, semi-clean zone, or transitional zone, and dirty zone. Clean zone, administrative office, stock changing room, feed storage. Semi-clean zone, like disinfection points, entry and exit, grow out pools, hatcheries, nursery, and the dirty zone, waste handling and harvesting area. Each zone should have its sign. No entry, biosecurity, maybe enter. Each sign has its own color according to the place of the facility. Quarantine. Isolation of an organism or group of organisms to prevent introduction or spread of infectious diseases. Quarantine depends upon some criteria. Quarantine and health screening of new stocks. Isolation period, incoming eggs and fish or broodstock must be isolated in dedicated quarantine facilities for a minimal period. The duration depends on species, source, and the potential disease risk, often ranging from several weeks to months, according to the species and the case history of the farm. Health examination. During the quarantine, conduct regular clinical health examination, observe case daily for sign of disease, example abnormal behavior, lesions, mortalities. So each one should be under the veterinary supervision in the hatcheries and in fish farms. Reputable resources. Reputable sources. Always source new stocks from reputable supplier with documented health histories and accredited disease-free status, certified. Each fry or each hatcheries have a certification for the health of this fry. Prevent the mixing of different species strains. If we put a new entry or a new fry to our fish farm, we should prevent the mixing of different species, strain, or age groups with the quarantine facilities. Each batch incoming stocks should be kept separate to avoid cross-contamination. Maybe the first batch have some bacterial problems, bacterial diseases, some pathogen. The second batch, if it is enter to the new batches, it may cross-contamination and it is economically very bad. Health stock sourcing, strict quarantine and acclimatization protocols. Upon arrival, implement a regular quarantine period in isolated tanks, monitoring fish for any signs of disease before health stocks, and gradually acclimate them to your farm's water conditions before introducing them to the main population. Water and environmental management. Water is the primary medium in which fish is live and the pathogen is spread. Effective water and environmental management are very critical for disease control. Water resources may be filtered water, may be clean water, may be need filters. So filtered treated water utilize a water source that is either clean or subjected to appropriate treatment, filtration, UV, sterilization, ozonization, to eliminate or reduce pathogen before it enters the fish farm system. Water quality monitoring, regular monitoring or to physical and chemical water parameters, pH, ammonia, nitrite, regular monitoring, key water quality parameters such as dissolved oxygen, pH, temperature, ammonia, nitrite, and salinity. Maintaining optimal water quality reduces stress on fish, making them less susceptible to diseases. I think this farm has its own probe for pH, for ammonia, for salinity. It may be checks daily or weekly. تعرفوا كل هو أجهزة بتاعت الpH والأمونيا في المزرعة هنا. Environmental control, exclusion of wild animals, implement physical barrier, net, fencing, reduce the entry of wild aquatic animals, birds, and other wildlife that can carry pathogen from natural water bodies to your farm, dogs, cat, mice, and so on. Waste management, effectively management and dispose of fish waste, uneaten feed, and mortalities accumulating organic matter provides a breeding ground for pathogen. Regular removing and the proper disposal are essential. Effluent treatment, the treatment of effluent water. Treat effluent water before discharging to prevent the spread of farm-borne pathogen to surrounding environment and to comply with environmental regulation. As you know, to keep environmental regulations. About nutrition management and probiotics. Balanced diet. providing essential nutrients, boosts fish immunity, and support the growth cycle. Vitamin supplementation may be with good food additives like vitamin C to enhance the resistance against diseases. Probiotic uses benefit bacteria, improve fish health, resulting in 25 mortality reduction in status. Also, the storage of feed may be harming the feed itself. Feed nutrition and storage minimize the pathogen introduction through inputs. The feed you provide directly impact fish immunity. Use high quality, nutritionally balanced feed from trusted manufacturer. We talk about that the trusted manufacturer have a certificate. Use high quality nutritional balanced feeds from trusted manufacturer. Proper storage is critical to prevent contamination and spoilage. Store feed in cool, dry, vermin-proof area. Use feed with its expiry date. Avoid cross-contamination of feed with other materials. As I said, we have a lab for examination of feed for aflatoxins and the percentage of protein. As you know that each stage has its own percentage of protein, each species has its own principles of protein in the fish nutrition. Dedicated equipments. Dedicated equipments nets, bucket, or brush, waders to specific biosecurity zones or individual tank spools. If equipment must be shared, it must be thoroughly cleaned. Thoroughly cleaned if I obligate to use the same equipments or the same equipments, it must be thoroughly cleaned and disinfected before moving between zones or fish groups. Some fish farms put a code in each equipment. So maintaining separate color-coded equipments for each zone to prevent accidental cross-contamination. Implement clear labeling for equipment usage. Personnel training and hygiene. The person who will act or do the biosecurity program. So we make training courses to our personnel. We begin a free training courses, then we will take a fees of the training courses. Training programs educate all personnel on the importance of biosecurity and the role of maintaining it. Hygienic measures, hand wash, foot bath, dedicated clothing, reduce contamination and risk. It is foot bath. Personnel and the visitors biosecurity, maintaining the human element of risk. People may carry pathogen onto your farm. Establish clear biosecurity protocols for all staff and the visitors. Require staff to wear dedicated farm clothing and footwear and practices strict hand hygiene. Limit and control visit access, ensuring they follow all biosecurity protocols, including the disinfection. Pest and predator control, seal entry points in building, maintain clean premises, remove food sourcing and harborage, strategically place of trapping. We put a trapping in a strategical place. Pest station, monitoring regularly by professional pest control. Insect control, maybe the insect control make a great problem. So insect-like flies can mechanically transmitted pathogen while challenging to eliminate completely. Effort should focus on maintaining good sanitation to reduce breeding sites, using insect screens on windows, and those consider biological controls. Disease surveillance and emergency response, early detected and swift action. Regular monitoring, conduct routine health checks on fish and observe for a behavioral change or physical signs of diseases. All things must be recorded. Diagnostic testing has been for rapid diagnostic testing when disease is suspected. Isolation and treatment, immediately isolate sick fish and begin appropriate treatment based on our diagnosis. Contingency plan, develop emergency plan for severe outbreak, including depopulation and disposable protocol. We can make a quarantine of the infected area, especially in the outbreak. Monitoring and record keeping response. Routine health check, implement a daily routine for visual inspection for signs of disease, abnormal behavior, and mortalities. Mortality monitoring, record the daily mortalities for each tank or bond number, dates, observed clinical signs. Significantly increase in mortality rates are a red flag. Detailed record, maintaining comprehensive records of anything, fish movement, stocking, transfer, sale, feed consumption and growth rates, water quality parameters, treatment administrator, types, dosage, date, visitors logs and vehicle movement, cleaning and disinfection schedule. The most common types of our fish diseases. Type of fish diseases, infectious and non-infectious. Infectious can be passed from one fish to another and caused by germ or pathogen. Non-infectious diseases can pass from one fish to another, not caused by germ or pathogen. Types of non-infectious diseases, nutritional diseases, environmental diseases, physical diseases, physiological diseases, nutritional diseases, due to any bad thing in the nutrition. Inadequate nutrition, not enough food, improper nutrition, too much food can also cause a problem, as fatty liver may be from too much food. Environmental diseases, substances in water including heavy metal, pesticides, or other chemical pollutants in water. Physical diseases, abnormal function in the organs of the fish. Type of infectious diseases, bacterial diseases, fungal diseases, viral diseases, parasitic. Also, as I said, we have a microbiological lab with modern technology and instruments to fish diagnosis and for fish treatment, make sensitivity tests, detect the pathogen. Diagnosis in fish diseases objective, identify signs of disease in fish, describe the type of fish diseases, identify methods of preventing and treating fish diseases. The signs of diseases: stop growing, grow slower, lack of appetite, lack of vigor, change in behavior, even die. Common symptoms: ulcer, abscess, cyst, lesion, abnormal body shape. What about the treatment? We make a check or a list of treatment of antibiotics and chemicals that facing our compliance with the EU regulations. So we determine the dose, the withdrawal time, the prescription should be written by a veterinarian. As all IE food says that a veterinarian who treats the fish, no importance for importation of fish. It must be observed by a veterinarian for exportation only. He determines the dose, the withdrawal time for each drug. Treatment by giving, feed additives, bathing, injection, and identifying treatment. Our labs take the ISO. And that is all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to find out, do you have any biosecure funds?
Yes.
How many?
The levels of biosecurity differ. Okay, we have a huge number that begin to make a biosecurity. But what is a level? So I said that the certification depends on the level of biosecurity and the level of the other needs are different. Some fish farms begin a biosecurity with a level. Some after tomorrow we'll visit a hatcheries. It is used ideal biosecurity.
So yes, a follow-up. How many farms
apply a biosecurity program?
First, I want to know generally how many farms?
About 20,000.
20,000.
Yes.
What is the percentage of the farms that are biosecurity?
20%.
Have 20%.
Yes.
20%. But at different levels. of
Yes.
biosecurity.
Depending on what their operations are or the markets that they want to access. Right.
See, I asked different levels because probably the reason why I asked different levels, there are different indicators of biosecurity.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Somebody can put a food bag.
Yes.
Another person can use a how do you call it?
Signage.
Yes, so they may not necessarily have to go. Some may do differently, right?
The main issue in the high rank of certification is a residual plan for monitoring the residual evidence and drug resistance. So the main category of the certification. The food pass maybe there is a lower a part in the ground and put his make this information. It's very cheap to apply in our response. Not a complicated thing.
Okay, look.
It's farm specific. The plans are farm specific.
The plan have farm? No. We said the plan. Your farm can make 20% from this plan. Yes, you can take the certification according to the level of your biosecurity. Other farm make 100% of the plan. Take another higher certification according to the biosecurity.
Yeah, as the agents experience any disease outbreak as far as aquaculture is concerned?
Outbreak? No, we not detected except in climatic changes. It is because the immunity of fish is very low, so it is our fish suffered from high mortalities or some diseases in August and July.
Okay, so what are some of the pathogens that you have identified?
Maybe W make a great problem. Maybe make a great problem in our fish farms.
Your farmers do vaccination?
Vaccination? No, I talking with the doctor about the vaccination. As you know that there is inactivated vaccine, activated vaccine, but the rule of vaccine administration is very difficult in our fish farms. The injection, between about the injection of vaccine by injection, administrated by injection, it need experience in our people. Need how to, when you drain out your water, make criteria, more and more criteria for before using this vaccine.
You have designated areas where you have aquaculture areas. Do you have any restriction as to the distance between each farm? Yeah.
No, it's close to this.
They are close together,
Close.
even if they are different farms.
What bacteria and viral pathogens
Viral or bacteria?
bacteria and virus
Ah.
causes major issue for Egyptian aquaculture?
I said very
Fever species.
and the virus is not detected,
Okay.
not confirmed. The detection not confirmed.
Parasites.
Oh, there is many parasites. The
Of economic importance.
yes, because it make a secondary infection may enter because of the parasite. The first infection is a parasite, then a immunity, and there is attaches. The second bacterial infection may be with a fish.
And do you often screen your farms, like the stocks of your farms, hatcheries? How often, does the government screen conduct statutory of the farms?
Each farm has a supervision from governmental sector or from private sector. A governmental sector make a check randomly, seasonally on the farm. So it is easy to control our fish farms.
So the burden to get a veterinarian on your farm lies with the farmer.
Yes,
But it's in a regulation that every farm should have
yes,
a
yes,
a
yes.
resident veterinarian.
Yes, I said that the prescription written by a veterinarian, the health monitoring done by a veterinarian. Maybe some veterinarian have a supervision for a number of their farms.
Selection of
Okay.
Yeah, so you mentioned that there's a certification by National Health Association. Who does that? Is it the veterinarians or National Health itself? Which of them does the
The
certification?
certification, maybe from the veterinarian sector.
Yeah, in your presentation, you mentioned they're certified by National Health.
Oh, according some fish farms, some fish hatcheries have accreditation. So this accreditation according to the national criteria. So it is for me considered a national certification. Also the imported fraud as Angola, we not have Angola fraud. We export Angola, so it should be have a national certification. So we have a national certification.
In your presentation, you said there are private veterinarians
Yes.
who are certified to assist.
No. You need a monitoring. I write a prescription and you need a recording. Then the governmental sector, the veterinary from the governmental sector, check on this farm and you need a certification. Not the private veterinarian who make a certification. A competent authority makes a certification. Resource Protection and Development Agency who make a certification.
We visited Abasa at the World Food Center, where they also claim they have a lot of biosecurity measures. But we saw a lot of cows going around the ponds. Don't you see that will also?
Yes. We have a checklist. 100 points. Maybe you satisfy 75. Okay. I said to you, never to put cow or large animals in your farm. The second visit, if I see it again, I forbid it. I will never get a certificate.
So, in the importation of white leg shrimp, for instance,
Importation.
yes, if Egypt or this country want to import live fish into this country, what role does the vet perform?
We have a governmental guarantee. Okay, each fish farm need to import the fry, except I will import the fry from a farm. Okay, what is the health certificate? This is a health certificate. It is will arrive in Egypt at Sunday tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I am ready. The staff is ready to take a sample for this fry and directly to the lab, the investigation lab, to examine this fry. Then we make a final spreading this fry to our fry.
So you have quite a lot of facilities at your body.
Yes. We have some quarantine facilities belongs to a private sector, but we have a supervision body.
This one, private. It's a private facility.
Yes.
Are you supervising?
Yes.
Oh,
There
okay.
is no government.
There's no government one.
No.
Government supervising.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the
We have a quarantine, but we need to supervision on the imported fish. If you never follow our instruction, you don't import.
So you have some quarantine facilities, right?
Yes.
And the private person also
Yes.
has this, but you supervise the private.
Yes.
Okay.
So have you had any situation whereby people or a farmer has reported something that you were able to outwit the laid down regulations?
No.
Never. Not even by land borders.
Do you have?
It is happening. It is economically risk for the owner itself. If he import disease the fish or disease the fly, it's economically bad impact for him, not for me.
So for the
That
farmers,
was smell
the
and
wrong-
they will be able to spread.
The disease to other farms.
To other farms, so they are always doing it, observe.
How does the private quarantine facility work? People can quarantine
Yes, yes. If
After
each group of fish farmers has its own quarantine facility. He said, I will make a quarantine at the farm of Dr. Muhammad. Yes, yes. I collected the samples and monitoring and surveillance to the quarantine of Dr. Muhammad and the check-in for eating some weeks to a month according to the examination cycle of the patient.
So is this Egypt allow, does Egypt allow the importation of live fish? Do you allow the importation of live fish?
Like yes, yes, people do like fish. I think
But
like
then it
Anguilla.
needs to be quarantined.
Yes, yes, the Anguilla species. Because Anguilla. Anguilla. Snake fish. Snake fish in English?
Yeah.
In English? Anguilla. You?
Yeah.
The service of the government regulations are quite enforced. They are really enforced strictly because if you are able to monitor that nobody reports something without your knowledge, it's
No. It is the supervision of the governmental sector.
you have
Our team is on the border line, on the airport, on the yes.
all borders.
No.
all the orders.
Yes.
So apart from the farms in this particular region,
This part?
yeah, in this region, you understand that there are a lot of farms in this region.
Yes.
The other regions, do you have relatively populations of farms around the other areas?
Yes, and Mosaid and Zomierta and Alexandria, there is a cluster or a group of fish farmers in the same place.
Okay. So the situation here in this region, as to wherever you go, there's a demarcation that you can only farm your fish here.
Yes.
It can be other places.
And
Or changes as you go to the
according to the patients, the period of production period, there is freshwater fish, marine water aquaculture, different according to the production cycle, the cycle. This is takes 3 years from the fly to the marketable size, and this take 6 months or 8 months from the fly. That's it. The marketable size.
Can you please maybe describe maybe how you manage an outbreak situation in Egypt? If there
is outbreak, we collect the sample and we call GOVS. GOVS is the focal point between us, between Egypt and OIE, WOH. Okay. It make a quarantine on the area. No, there is no exchange of the fish. Never, and make a quarantine. Then it is called OIE or WOH. So there is outbreak English. There is a summer mortality, normal summer mortality due to the difference between the water temperature from day to night and so on. Summer mortality.
But you have not had any major disease outbreak, which would.
I would say that the newly established farmers have a small fish pool. Yes, so one feather. So easy to monitoring, easy to cleaning, easy to recording. This farm is traditional. That after tomorrow you will visit fish farm is so much fun. To apply a high school.
It looks like Washington is mandated.
Yes, completely fun. Yes.
According to your regulation.
Yes.
And could it be that you are able to manage the fisheries that contain some of these issues because your farmers are not small-scale farmers? The operators are not.
How to manage a quarantine?
No, I'm saying that you are able to enforce these regulations and you make quarantine mandatory because your farmers are not small scale. From our presentation, we have over 3,000 operators who are small scale operators.
The 20,000 families.
fish farmers medium, small scale, or medium, or medium. So we take it as
Yes, no bacteria is allowed.
So like I lose myself.
But let me find out. Does you have a situation where fingerlings move from hatcheries within the country? How is it done?
it was granted with a health certification.
It moves with the health.
Yes. So because of if we don't have a health certification, it can transmission disease from farm to farm on the road and make our bread. So it move by a health certification.
And consignment.
It is for a protection of the owner itself.
Yeah.
If you don't have, if you haven't a certification, a health certification, how I can buy from you?
So how is disease diagnostic services available from in Egypt?
Can I please follow up?
Yeah, okay.
So is it the certification, is it done for the hatchery, the facility,
Yes.
or the consignment?
Yes.
The hatchery.
The hatchery.
So you do that?
Yes. Certification is a certification for hatches, a certification for farms. Then we can export this product.
Because you are sure.
If you haven't, it's your own hatcheries. You can buy from certified hatcheries.
Yes.
This hatchery apply a security program. So you are protected and you are certified when you buy this fingerlings from
So
hatchery.
the farmer or the hatchery operator, when someone goes to buy, they issue that their farms the product is certified to the
Yes.
buyer.
And
The veterinarian does that.
the veterinarian does. Also in the quarantine in the farm, the veterinarian who notices the viability of the fry, if there is bad behavior, if there is any abnormalities. So if you want to treat this quarantine, it's a small bone, need some small amount of disinfectant and medicine before spreading this fly to our fish farm.
Yeah, okay. I'm interested in diagnostics. So how is the diagnostic services organized, and how does that impact in your final decision you take?
Our contact, my contact, and the contact of our agency is with the farmer. Okay? If there is any abnormal behavior, I learn him. If there is abnormal behavior, it is a beginning of a disease. Call me immediately if there is abnormal behavior. So he called me or send an email to our agency. Please, the veterinarian, come to solve this problem. We have in each city, we have an office. An office have a lab, have a veterinarian, so we directly go to this.
So they don't call the fisheries officer. You call the veterinarian directly.
Yes, yes. Because you deal with a live animal. So any moment, any delay will take our break.
So, okay, so the veterinarian goes to the farm, observes the situation of the farm,
Yes.
and then takes samples.
Yeah, have a portable media, a portable lab, small one,
Okay.
portable lab,
Okay.
directly to the fish farm.
Okay.
Or a private sector. Maybe
Okay.
go a private, a veterinary to a private.
Okay. So these labs, the veterinarian takes the portable diagnostic kit to the
Yes, yes.
And then-
a primary diagnosis.
Okay. So and then it goes to a laboratory later on.
Yes, yes.
Are those laboratories ISO certified?
Yes, yes.
ISO 17025?
Yes, yes, 1705.
025.
All our labs, all our labs.
All your labs.
Yes, yes, all our labs are related from Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Now, let me find out. Are all veterinarians in Egypt capable of handling fish issues? All veterinarians are they capable
I
of
have a PhD in microbiology. I have a training courses in Egypt and outside Egypt about the examination, the health of animal, fish health.
Yeah, for you, I understand.
No. For me and for all my staff.
For all of them.
Yes.
The whole
Master, PhD, so they are qualified veterinarian.
No, the question is asking is that, you see, how many veterinarians do we have in Egypt?
But it's a governmental sector low.
About how many? Will it be about, say, 50?
About
50?
Yes, maybe about 50.
Good. He knows that you have expertise in fishing. All the 50.
Yes,
They
yes.
have not- they have
We
not-
collect them, have a PhD or high diploma or a master, and make a training course for them for the qualification of auditing.
Because you train them, all of
Yes,
them,
yes.
right?
We take a training from Egypt about the auditing of the fish farm
Okay.
before approving the certification.
Okay.
They are trained
Okay.
as veterinarians.
So apart from them treating fish, they treat other livestock also.
Fish, livestock.
Yes, goat, cat.
No, specific for, I have a microbiology on fish.
Yeah.
Veterinarian, fish veterinarian.
Yes.
Yes, fish.
Yes, that's what I want to understand. Are you saying you have enough fish vets
Yes.
to take care of all fish farms in
Yes.
Egypt?
Yes.
Wow.
Because from the presentation, it's not necessarily one-to-one.
Yes.
No, I
yes.
understand.
Yes.
I understand.
It's not necessarily one-to-one.
But
Maybe
But we-
it's a veterinarian,
they have to-
make supervision or from a private sector, make a supervision for 10 or 5 fish farms closer together, okay? And I am a veterinarian from a governmental sector. I make a check and I make a monitoring, I make a supervision for its supervision.
Okay.
So it is becoming easy.
Yes, you also covers as well.
I make audit. What is the prescription? What is the withdrawal time? Who determines the dose? What is the antibiotics you have? What is the place you store for the antibiotics and chemicals and so on?
Do you
Also we will record the health, the fish health.
So, do you, all the chemicals and drugs that are used on fish farms in case of a disease, do the farmers buy that upon prescription from veterinarians?
Yes, from the
So farmers don't buy their own
Yes.
medication, they don't, never, it's
from
not
the
allowed.
prescription of the veterinarian only. If you want a certification,
You have
if
to.
you are, yes, if you happen to have a certification, go. But it is make a residual information. If you use with wrong withdrawal lines, wrong prescription, wrong materials, wrong drugs, accumulation. Maybe some substances forbidden for exportation, forbidden for human consumption. So we do a prescription and we send to the farmer and to the veterinarian. The farmer and to the veterinarian. This is a prescription only to use with the name. If there is something, if there is any health problem.
So you don't, so you don't have any antimicrobial resistance problem in Egypt?
No.
No.
Again, we are asking under the slogan protection is better than cure. So we limit the use of antibiotics or chemicals. So we never to have drug resistance or chemical resistance.
So are you saying that all the fish products from your farms, before they go into the market, you test them? Are they tested before you release them to be sold, or what's your
90% of our fish market is under our supervision. 10% was regulated. It is long. But we began to make a certification process. Certification make all fish farmers before dealing even national fine of fish. The old product should have a certification. But we begin with exportation for the world, all the world countries except EU. Then we have to export to the EU according to EU regulation and US. Then we do our national market.
Thank you very much. That was